Now we'll give some context for our service learning model. Dominique explained beautifully what her role is, but we're going to go back a few years. The name, first of all, service learning, we often think of school, colleges, you take a course, go do some volunteerism in the community, but we think about this as a capacity building opportunity. If our aim is to build community capacity, we have to equip people in the community with knowledge, skills, and resources to be able to affect change. So how do you do that? You have to do. You learn by doing. So we began to think about how to really engage people in the community with tangible skills and knowledge to affect change. What we would do for many years is host a training, and our aim was to think about continuous engagement. Come to a training and see you involved, giving back, effective, but we missed the how. So we had this grand vision of involvement but didn't know how to do it. Some of our problems were a lack of structured opportunity. So we would say, commit 40 hours to do this task, but not quite outline what that would look like, where, who, for what amount of time. People would sign up for the training and not know they were asked to do that 40-hour commitment, so not clear expectations for the participants. And similarly, our team members ourselves didn't know how to help support them. Are we looking for assignments? Are we helping them in their current organizations? What's the ask for the current team members? So we wanted this continuous engagement model, but weren't clear on how and our best process. So we now have figured out those steps. So it's really important before the training to think about where to volunteer. So as we talk about soon with the Breastfeeding Coalition, they knew where, how, when. That was outlined prior to training. We thought about relationships we already had for free space, staff support, things of that nature, and not wait until after the training to identify those places to do that before. Similarly, people were aware of what was asked of them for signing up. Registration was clear, 40 hours, X, Y, and Z is required of you post-training. And working on co-design, so Dominique talked about her experience, and really it was them crafting that model. Who do we need to target? How do we reach them? What's the best practice for that? And similarly now, we have our staff helping with communications, with flyering, email communications, things that they may not have time for as community members with full-time jobs, children, other commitments. We now have a very detailed structure for how that looks. So we think about the structure, opportunities, adequate staff support, and we're now seeing, as Dominique shared, people deeply engaged, deeply involved, and we figured out this model for continuous engagement.